So this is a weird phenomenon. I'm going to start with a family of equilaterals rotating about their centroid, right? And I'm going to just affix some point P to the circumcircle in some fixed location. And I'm going to draw the Anticevian of these triangles. So let's go ahead and draw them. So here's the Anticevian triangle in the sense that, with respect to P, in the sense that the blue family is the Cevian of the pink. So I'm going to start from the blue. I'm going to compute this classical object known as the Anticevian triangle. And I can observe the Anticevian triangle over the blue family. Now the first thing you notice is that the Anticevians shrink to a point when I go through one of the vertices goes through P. But then, phenomenon I'm not understanding. Let me actually draw some construction Cevians here connecting P to through the vertices of the Anticevian and its reference triangle. Okay. Now there's a phenomenon I don't understand. In fact, the onset of that phenomenon I don't understand, which is this triangle here is going to undergo an eversion. So let's go closer to P first of all to see that shrinking situation. And you can see here that this vertex is actually going to start shooting off to further and further locations, right? As my family, my blue family, rotates counterclockwise, that vertex is actually shooting off, correct? So I can follow that motion and notice that it's going to actually undergo an eversion. So as this thing goes off to infinity, at a particular rotation angle of my blue triangles, that vertex is just going to go all the way to infinity and reappear down below. So right about now, it has undergone this eversion. So if I go back a little bit, I can see this phenomenon again. Eversion, and then eversion, and then eversion, and then eversion, right? So what is actually triggering this eversion? If I actually place my blue triangle at 0 degrees like so, I notice that this eversion is happening right about, so here's at 40 degrees, so I've rotated my equilaterals 40 degrees counterclockwise. It's happening right about 44 degrees. So here's 41, 42, 43, 44, 44.3, 44.4, and it's going to undergo the eversion right now. As I transition from 44.4 to 44.5, it flips. Now I'm looking for some parallelism, and it looks like what might be happening is that yeah, I'm looking, maybe, this collection of lines here is becoming 60, 60, 60, 60. But what is actually triggering that for the eversion to happen at the sort of fractional angle of 44.4 to 44.5 degrees with respect to the equilaterals? And then, of course, you have several of these eversions, but they're all rotationally symmetric, right? So what is the geometric basis for this? Let me know.